Welcome back to One Comic Book a Day as we continue our series on a Superman comic a day with Action Comics number 29, The Life Insurance Scam. Or as I like to call it, the return to the formless, structureless mob story. And you know how much I love Superman mob stories. Yeah, so we had 3 issues in a row that were a lot of fun, and Siegel is starting to find that structure. Well, that goes out the window right away. This comic takes a while to get started. Lois had agreed to go on like a drive with Clark, but she has totally forgotten and she's spaced out thinking about the story she's about to work on. Clark agrees to take her to that story to interview Mrs. Davis, a woman who has been left in poverty, an older woman left in poverty because her friend and helper has died in an accident. Clark mentions that she lives in the slums. Wait a minute. What slums? Superman destroyed the slums like 20 issues ago. And then there was these cheap, affordable, modern apartments built. There shouldn't be any slums. Where the hell did these slums come from? Are they new slums? But an old woman lives there, and actually they don't look so bad by the houses they go to. When they get there, Tom Bruce answers the door. He's a neighbor of Mrs. Davis. Mrs. Davis, as they meet her, is not too worried. Apparently there's this new life insurance policy that's given to people in poverty so they can be taken care of. And her friend put out a policy. She has also put up a policy. Lois sort of brings up, and another woman who's there, I don't think we actually get to her name, that the people who get this insurance policy mysteriously die. Well, not mysteriously, they die afterwards. Mrs. Davis ignores this. She will not hear a single word against Mr. Fullerton, who offers these life insurance policies. Lois has a headache, so she goes into the bathroom and picks up some aspirin. Clark uses his x-ray vision and sees that the pills in the aspirin bottle are actually poison, so he knocks them out of Lois's hands and pours them out on the floor. Everybody's like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "Those are poison." And everybody just kind of looks at the pill and goes, "Oh yeah, those are poison," because you know how everybody can identify pills. Which is why when we go to the pharmacy, we're allowed to go in there and just pick out the pills. There's no point of a pharmacist or anything. They're just pills. How do you know they're poison? Clark and Lois go to Graham's drugstore where she got the pills to go investigate him. When they arrive, they accuse him and he immediately kicks them out. Mrs. Davis runs across the street to tell them something. She's hit by a car and killed. Guess they were right about the whole dying pretty quickly afterwards. Also, Clark saved a young kid running across the street not 5 issues ago? He didn't even change into Superman. He just ran out there and saved the person. What the hell was he doing? He could have saved that woman. Guess young kids are more important than old women, hey Superman? Word of the poison pills gets out, so Graham's drugstore is attacked by a mob. As Lois goes in with them, Clark changes into Superman when no one's looking. You know, Superman, bright blue costume, red cape, Superman. And he crashes through the window to save Lois from being shot as she runs in by Graham. Superman stops the whole mob, everything is fine. Well, not fine, there's an old woman dead. Lois goes to see Mr. Fullerton, she kind of gets captured. Lois gets like endangered 3 times in this issue, kidnapped like twice. Well, taken hostage like twice. Clark then saves her from that. Well, Superman saves her from that. After Superman comes aggressively at Fullerton, Fullerton goes to his boss, Mr. Martin, and Mr. Martin just shoots Fullerton and tries to pin it all on him. But Superman comes, they have Lois tied up again because she tries to sneak in, so 3rd time she gets captured. And he's able to defeat Mr. Martin, and everything is fine except he managed to kill a bunch of poor old people. And I really don't understand this whole mob situation. It feels like there's a lot of middlemen they had to pay to distance Mr. Martin away. Like, how much money are they making on this insurance scam? If they just had done it with Mr. Martin, their profits would have been bigger. They didn't have to pay all the other guys. As you notice, I kind of like ran through that one because I read through that one pretty quickly. It's not particularly very interesting. It's just kind of Clark and Lois going to see different mob bosses until we get to the main mob boss to figure out who's running this whole thing. It's not fun. There's no structure. Oh, the introduction panel is actually a whole page that's a teaser of something we're going to see later. That becomes the main thing of the Action Comics as we go forward, is that the introductory panel, here a full page, but they will return to like 1/3 of the page, is just a teaser or like an image of something we're going to see later, and it explains, like, it gives us a summary of what the story is. I mean, I like that a lot better than the previous one, which I barely read most of the time. And something I haven't been bringing up, the last couple of issues of Action Comics has had Superman on the cover. There's still, all the other characters in Action Comics, like Zatara and Ace Morgan, and a whole bunch of other characters I can't remember off the top of my head that no one quite remembers, even though there's probably a fan for them somewhere. Sorry. But Superman's been mainly on the cover because Superman moves the book. It sells. So it's basically the Superman comic at this point, other than the actual Superman comic. That corner we turned, I said Siegel had started turning around an issue or two ago. Feels like we've kind of gotten into a circle. And it's going to be a while till these comics become fun again. That's it from Action Comics number 29, The Life Insurance Scam. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon to get notifications when a new video goes up. I do this Monday through Friday, but Fridays is now Bat Friday as I cover a Batman comic or a detective comics like I did here. And until next time, let us ponder the question, whatever did happen to the Man of Tomorrow? And how did they know those pills were poison? You can't tell what a pill is by just looking at it, especially if they're on the ground and you're standing up. Bye!